Okay, is this finally working? Is this stupid thing finally working? All right, it says that we're live, so I'm gonna act like it's live. Oh man. Guys, this has been a day and a half. I am so sorry about the huge delay here. Appreciate every single one of y'all here though for that have waited though and at least dropped a like in my absence. But thank you so much, guys. See that at least 3 of y'all have sat back and waited. Got 8 likes as well. Appreciate that. Whew. I'm trying to breathe. Metalhead. I'm so confused. That sounds like me all day, man. It has been one heck of a day. I mean, trying to pack some things for Aquaticon, which is coming up this weekend. I'm going to start driving and heading towards that here on Thursday. And trying to take care of some errands here too, because obviously heading to Aquaticon will mean getting some things done for my fish, having to do a lot of work to prepare for when I'm gone here for a few days. Fortunately, my wife is sticking around here and will help me keep an eye on him a little bit here. But even as so, want to try to make life easier on here. But alas, how's it going, everybody? Hope everyone's having a awesome Monday afternoon here. A lot better now that I'm finally here. I was really starting to stress about this, but finally here. We're finally live and here to give you guys what at least what we can here, because still definitely don't want to step on the metalheads time here. I'll make sure that we'll finish up here, which by the way, those of you that don't know, yep, the metalheads will be live 6 p.m. Central, 7 Eastern. I believe Steamfod Aquatics is also going live later on tonight here. I think Bob is going at 7 p.m. tonight here. Looks like he's got a puffer on his mainstream there. So if you're into whatever I do, that should be enough to talk into maybe going to see what's going on there. Fish that he put on his thumbnail and nothing more, but we'll see. All right, here. Going all the way to the top here. Mystery Snail Guardians, snailing it like always. Thank you for that, Snail Guardians. Appreciate you. Ricky De Hoyos also joining in here. Tennessee Aqua. Let's say, and hello, everybody. Hello to you, Tennessee Aqua. Looking forward to Aquaticon here later this weekend. One of the many handfuls of aquatic YouTubers going to be there. Looking very forward to meeting a lot of y'all there. Geek Boy also saying hello. Hello to you, Geek Boy. Good to see you. Christine Hanson saying hey. Hey to you, Christine. Thanks for everybody's patience here. Michelle E saying hello, everyone. Hello to you, Michelle. Hope it's been a great Monday for you. My Fish Tank Aquatic and Matt at Liquid Zoo Only Fins also chiming in. Welcome, everybody. Making sure that I also don't forget anybody else here. Paul McCarthy saying hello. Hello to you, Paul. Another frequent visitor here. Always good to see you. Making sure I don't forget anybody else here. It looks like that's everybody else here. Oh, the Zen Ginger also coming in saying howdy. Hello to you, Zen. Good to see you. In fact, actually, speaking of Matt and Liquid Zoo here earlier, I believe I saw a live stream coming up here on correct me if I'm wrong, Matt. Is it Wednesday evening, I believe? Or am I messing that up? I want to say that I saw it earlier on YouTube today, and I want to say that it was at Wednesday evening, like 8 or 9 Central. One of those two. I'm sure you'll correct me if I'm wrong there. Feel free. Oh, wow. 5 p.m. Central. I'm way off. 5 p.m. Central. Okay, then, yeah, I was way off. I was right on the Wednesday part, though. So, yeah, don't know if I've ever actually seen years. I'll have to try to chime in there and say hello to you. But, yeah, to those of you that do not know, yeah, Matt, a.k.a. Liquid Zoo Only Fins, is going live this Wednesday at 5 p.m. Central or 6 p.m. Eastern, again, depending on what time zone you're in. So, yeah, make sure you go and give that gentleman some support there on Wednesday and check out his stream. Adele Sandri, it was definitely a Monday. Tell me about it. I'm so ready for some insightful musings. Well, it's a lot of musings now, and based on everything that's all happened, I have less time now to bring in there. But guys, we got a new puffer down here. I wanted to share that with you guys as well here. I'm working on the whole video here yet. I'm going to try to get it out to you guys by tomorrow or Wednesday. I'm definitely going to get it out before I head to Aquaticon. Like I say, I'm going to start driving over to the east to Aquaticon Thursday evening. Knock out a few hours on that day since it's about since Aquaticon will be about a 13-hour drive for me. Yes, I did think about flying, but transporting, just biting the bullet and driving with all the fish is a lot easier than trying to fly them over based on some packaging and such, or at least based on my knowledge. But we'll see. But either way, I don't also mind driving. I mean, those of you that didn't know, a little fun fact about me. I mean, it's been about 4 or 5 years ago now, but I always drove from here to Iowa to Canyon, Texas for college, which was about an 11 and a half hour drive. Canyon, Texas, to those of you that do not know, is a town that's about 12, 13 miles south of Amarillo. So still very northern Texas, but long drive nonetheless. So it wouldn't be the first time that I've done a very long drive. And yeah, probably I'll knock out a good chunk of it on a Thursday evening, looking to knock out at least a third of the drive, maybe on that evening before stopping somewhere, and then make the rest of the drive on Friday, and then we have some fun on Saturday, maybe some on Sunday as well. They're thinking about maybe browsing around a store or two there while we're over in the Knoxville area. If some of y'all, I know we got Tennessee Aqua here. So I believe I also talked with James and Ed on their stream about it, and I know Aqua Marine would be a great store to visit. But if any of y'all are around that Tennessee area or even just know of one, let me know a store that maybe I should go check out, because I'm definitely need to go check out some stores over there and maybe put some videos up on them as well. I agree. I would love to see Matt there. 2 Iowans at one event there, a little much. But no, it'd be awesome. And seeing him Liquid Zoo down here, really want it to. Big issue is self-employed, and it's tough to get far away from home, even on a weekend. Yeah, that's work gets in the way sometimes. I totally hear that, man. Mm-hmm. Oh, almost reached out and seen about car. I'd have been down, Matt. I mean, absolutely. I'd have totally been down. I'm thinking maybe later on, my wife and I are contemplating Aquashella Chicago. We're also still contemplating maybe Aquashella Dallas. We haven't fully committed to one or the other. I would say, based on the way we're leaning towards right now, I'd say we're probably going to go to Aquashella Chicago. That's what I think we're kind of leaning towards. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I've been to both Dallas and Chicago, and I mean, there's ups, there's downs about it. I mean, both cities, in my opinion, the traffic sucks, but I mean, that's a city for you, a big size city. I mean, you got to expect that, I guess. So, but either way, yeah, I mean, later, man, I'd totally be down that. I don't mind having some carpooling companions. In fact, they're almost preferred. I almost would prefer to have someone in there and just keep my mind awake as I do the long commute. Yes, Zen Ginger, absolutely. Don't forget about Ed's store, Aquatic Aesthetics. Absolutely. I have actually, Ed was telling me a little bit about that as well there, too. I see another one there. I'll get to that in just a minute. But yeah, that's another one that I've been thinking about, like, might have to. Through and check it out. Zengender, absolutely. Texas Heat. I mean, I will say this: Heat in the Panhandle. Well, I think they consider Dallas still in the Texas Panhandle. Still, I'm getting a very bad glare off my camera lens here. Let's see if we can fix that a little bit. There we go. That looks a little bit better. But yeah, Texas Heat is. I will say this: I would still prefer Texas Heat over Iowa Heat, and the only reason I say that is because Iowa Heat is wet and muggy. I mean, so the humidity sometimes makes that heat feel way worse than what it is. Versus, I know that down in the southern part of Texas, or the further or closer you get to the Cape of Texas, it gets more like that. I know Texas or Dallas can have some humidity too, but overall, though, I mean, at least where I was in Canyon or the Amarillo area, it was like, okay, this heat's not bad. Just keep yourself hydrated, which can be a bit of a challenge. I will definitely concur with that. But as long as I kept drinking plenty of liquids, admittedly, some were more healthier than others, but I coped with it all right. But Dallas, I know, is a little bit different, but yeah, Texas Heat still can be, don't get me wrong, it can still be, as you said, very brutal. No arguing that. But yeah, I'd still think that we're probably leaning towards Aquashella Chicago before, that's what I think we're leaning towards anyway. Let's see here. Chattanooga Ed, speaking of the man here just a moment ago. Good to see you here, Ed. But we were actually just talking about aquatic aesthetics there, and someone was saying that I should maybe check that out when I head to Tennessee here soon. Well, obviously this weekend, so actually very soon. But yeah, I'm definitely thinking. I think I'm going to take Ed and James's advice. I definitely think that. Yeah, I think Aquatic Marine is a must visit because I mean I think I've even seen Kaler's Aquatics and Exotics do stuff on there. I know I've seen like a number of channels do stuff at that store. So even if I don't do like a video on it, definitely got to go stop there and get my foot in the door and see this place, you know? Ed saying, sorry I'm late. I had to go into the other side of the house because we have guests. Well, if it makes you feel any better, Ed, I was about 22 minutes late starting the stream, so you got nothing to apologize for, sir. If anything, I should be apologizing to all of you. We're just both fashionably late, Ed. Let's see here. Going through the chat. Yeah, making sure I don't forget anybody. Zendinger, jealous of all goes to Aquaticon. I mean, for a while, I was questioning for a while, like, am I really going to be able to make this work? But the fact that, yeah, my birthday was literally last Tuesday. Hey, 29 now, by the way. Last year, the 20s. But fortunately, got a little extra cash flow because of that. So I'm like, you know what? We'll push that birthday money to the side here, save it for this Saturday here, and everything currently seems like we're good to go. And yeah, I mean, guys, I can't even express my excitement of how much I've been looking forward to this. I mean, not just like seeing the event, of course, but I mean, just finally getting a chance to meet some of you guys in person. I mean, obviously, I've done some live streams with some of y'all. I know I've done live streams with Rico Stan, which I know sadly will not be there. But I mean, I've done a couple of streams with Ed and James. I've done some now with Bob Kaler and Kaler's Aquatic Exotics, and so I can't even remember who was all on that stream. There was a lot of folks on that stream. Obviously, Big Tank Hank. I don't know if Hank's going to be there. I don't think so. Could be wrong, but yeah. Correct me if I'm wrong, though, folks, because I've been wrong plenty of times. But I know just getting a chance to finally meet some of you guys there. Looking very forward to that there, too. Just meeting some of the people that follow what I do, which is very flattering. And I'm looking forward to finally getting a chance to hang out with some of you guys. Chattanooga Ed, do big independent fish doors in Knoxville. We have to go to both. I'm down, Ed. I'm absolutely down. Vibes Aquatics, welcome aboard. Don't think I said hey to you earlier. Saying smash that like button. Appreciate you for that, Vibes. I really do. 23 people watching, 14 thumbs up. So some of y'all have. Some of y'all, I'm sure, are just getting to it. Or hopefully. If I'm boring, then maybe they're like, nah. Going on down here. Ed asking, when am I coming into Tennessee? So, my current plan, Ed, is I'm going to take off Thursday night and try to knock out about a third of the trip there, or in the very least, get from, since I live on the way western part of Iowa, I want to, in the very least, get all the way to the east Iowa, which actually just had a big fish swap last week. Really wanted to go, but when I go to these swaps or conventions, I tend to go kind of crazy, so much so that I sometimes have to look in my account and be like, okay, where am I at here? But especially here, I'll have to be careful. But I guess not too careful. I mean, I'm not that bad, but you get my point. But yes, I'm planning on taking off Thursday night, Ed. Probably, if I had to guess a time, it'll be later. I mean, I'm probably not going to stop until like 1 or 2 in the morning. I'm a night owl. That'll be no problem. So I'm anticipating I should arrive somewhere in Knoxville. I'd imagine. I guess I don't want to say a certain time because I could be wrong because I have no idea what the construction and all that is. Hoping to God the gas prices aren't going to kick me in the arse either. But I guess we'll see about that. But I guess gas prices really aren't all that favorable regardless of where you live. But I would say probably Friday afternoon would be my main goal. I'd like to get there towards the mid or later Friday afternoon. Friday evening is when I'd like to get there. We'll see, though, because like I say, it kind of depends on, of course, construction. Hopefully we don't run into too many jams and such. And during a 13-and-a-half-hour drive, a lot can happen. But hoping to get there by mid-late Friday afternoon, Friday evening, because I definitely don't want to get there too late and then be tired the next day. But we'll see. Ed says gas there is $3.65. You're actually a little lower than we are here in Iowa, so that actually makes me feel pretty good. It's not exponentially lower. I think the cheapest gas price right now I've seen in Council Bluffs right now is I want to say the cheapest one I've seen right now is like $3.72. So we're pretty we're about on the right page there then, I guess, or about the same level. We'll see about all the in-betweens because I'm anticipating I'll have to fill up. Well, I know I'll have to fill up at least once, probably twice on the way there. We'll see, though. My problem is I have a very heavy foot, so... Zen Ginger, yes. You can check out Fish Muff or Fish Mania. I don't know how I almost got Mafia out of that. Well, I guess actually if you replace the M with the AF, it would be Mafia, actually. But either way. Yeah, that actually would be a fantastic idea. I'd be totally down. I mean, hey, if it's a great store and all that, I mean, I'm all down for exploring multiple stores. Let's see here. Mike from Fish Tank Barns is going to be coming in around 8 o'clock, and Lefty's going to be coming in around 4 o'clock. Everybody meet up and eat dinner Friday night. Okay. Well, you know what, Ed? I definitely think I can. I think I definitely can make that happen. I'll have to message you on like Instagram or something, or Facebook and something, and I'll exchange my my cell number with you, and we can maybe more in detail about that. Because, yeah, I'd absolutely love that, the chance to hang out with some of y'all even before the convention, maybe even after. We'll see, I guess. That's about what everybody's plans is afterwards. I'm not sure what that is, but I haven't fully decided when I'm going to go back yet either. I haven't decided if I'm going to go back on Sunday afternoon or Monday morning, maybe. Haven't fully decided yet. I guess it just kind of depends on how I feel, I guess, after all that we do, but we'll see. Let's see what my chat is not updated. That's because I'm in the middle of a chat and I was scrolling earlier and I didn't put my chat all the way down. That's why my chat's not updating here. I was sitting here wondering, like, I'm not seeing new comments. So, like, why am I not getting these until I scroll down? It's like, oh, it's because our chat's like right in the middle. I didn't scroll down all the way earlier. Paul McCurphy saying, already jealous, guys. Would love to be there. Well, I will say I will be one of the handfuls, if not dozens, of channels that'll be posting content about it. I definitely plan on doing at least one video about the convention, maybe two, depending on how everything goes. Thinking about probably, as I was saying there earlier, I'm probably going to do at least one store video, maybe even a couple there as well. Again, a lot of it depends, but definitely going to have some content about from Aquaticon and just visiting Tennessee in general, because sure we're going to run into I'm going to run into a lot of awesome other fish tubers there, which I look very forward to. And hey, if anyone's also down for collabs or being in each other's video, totally down for that. To those of you that see this now. Vibes Aquatics, our aquatic universe with what is pulling up on my computer. Go away. Right as I'm reading. Let's see. Now I lost a comment. Shoot. Oh, there it is. Our aquatic universe with Mike B just subbed to your channel. Appreciate that. I'll be sure to, I'm going to screenshot that. There we go. And make sure that it sounds fair. I might be subbed. Then again, I'll make sure that I am. And if I'm not, I'll return the favor. All right, let's see. 5:45 here. Metalheads, of course, going live at 6 p.m. Central Time, of course, here. 7 p.m. Eastern to some of you over there that are closer to the Aquaticon site. Make sure you go check them out afterwards, guys. I also believe that, yeah, Steamfight Aquatics is going live later tonight as well. I believe Bob's getting his party started at 7 here tonight, Central Time, 8 Eastern. So make sure you also go check him out there as well. He had a puffer on his thumbnail, so I'm sure I'll at least listen for a little bit, see what Bob's up to. But looking very forward to that. Our aquatic universe with Mike B, absolutely. Hey, I mean, Fish Fam, that's what we do. We, or at least that's what I try to do. But, you know, hey, support me. I'm going to try my best to also support as many as I can. I mean, I know with over 1,000 that can get more and more challenging, but I try to catch up with as many folks as possible. But obviously, our Fish Fan keeps growing and growing, which is a good problem to have, actually. But that is one thing. Rick at the Hoyos joining us here again. Welcome, Ricky. Or welcome back, I guess. Or maybe I just missed comments earlier, but. Oh, good Lord, it's doing this again. Lately on YouTube, it's been having me hold some comments for a review, and I'm not fully sure why. Don't forget to smash the like button, y'all. Boom. Appreciate that, Vibes. Appreciate that a lot. I'm very excited also to show you guys this new puffer, too, because I will say now, some of you may... You know what? Since so many of you were patient with me, and I was so late here, how many of y'all just want to get a little glimpse of them now? I'm not going to say what it is. I'm not going to say too much about it. I'll just show you the puffer. But up to you guys. But otherwise, like I say, I'm going to get the video. Otherwise, I'm going to try to get it out tomorrow night. If not then, Wednesday. Because I'm definitely going to try to... Yeah, definitely going to try to get it out before I head to Aquaticon here. So, but yes. Let's see here. Okay. That's saying, show us your puffer, Austin. That's my puff face. But Ivy, Bunny Viper, say, and sneak peek here. Awesome. Good to see you here. All right. You guys talked me into it. We'll move on over. Like I say, though, I'm not going to say what it is. I'm just going to show it. All I will say is you may look at it for a minute and be like, that looks very familiar to another puffer we have. All I'm saying is no. We have not had this species before. All right. Let's see. Is he out here? He is. Come on out, little dude. He's you may not be able to see him all that well. Unfortunately, I'm using my laptop to do the stream, so you may not see him all that well. But he's back there behind the sponge filter, kind of behind the little stem deal there. I really don't want to pick up the sponge filter and freak him out any. He's probably not a fan of the extra light from the computer. Not sure if you guys can see him well. Gonna check the chat here, see. Come on, buddy. Come on out. Oh, he's thinking about it. He's thinking about it. Oh, here he comes. Here you go, guys. You might be able to see him better now. There he is, the new little guy. Thinking about chomping on my finger, aren't you? My middle finger, too. Like, hey, why are you sticking that out at me? I'm going to bite that thing. He's a little bitty guy. Probably coming forward, too, thinking maybe that I got some snails or some bloodworms for him. He's starting to take some krill, too, but, yeah, he's whoop, you're way down there now. He's a cute little guy. There we go. All right. I see some comments here. I'll get on over to my typical space here before I look into those. We got 11 minutes here, too, before the metalheads go live. Let me see. Move on up here. Checking through here. Appreciate all y'all saying that you just hit the like button. Thank you, everybody, for that. Appreciate it. Select that. Yes, it does look very familiar compared to another puffer we have, but, well, I will say this. No, it is not a Fahaka. I promise you, it is not a Fahaka. Zen Ginger, nope, it is not a spotted Congo either. Although I would love to get those again, though, because I'm thinking of maybe getting one of those new 60 breeder tanks and maybe building a 2-level stand for that. We'll see what happens after. So I'm also working on editing a video showing how I built a stand to hold 2 40 breeders. I also built one to hold 2 125s. My video is going to be on the 40s, though, because the 125, I really wanted to focus on making sure that it was strong enough to hold the weight that 2 125s demand, but more on that later. I definitely want to get back with some spotted Congos, though, again, though, because those are really cool. And unfortunately, I know bad luck sounds like an excuse for why sometimes, but I mean, the first one, they were showing mating behavior, and puffer mating and breeding can be very, very rough. I mean, it literally involves one biting the other. So, I mean, it's to put it semi-gently, I guess. Puffer breeding and mating is kind of rough. But definitely going to try to get back on that again there because I love those little things, and they're very pretty, too. Definitely going to get those again. Christine Hansen, how the heck did you find that puffer? We have, yeah, it's, it was, I don't want to say exactly where I got it from because I don't want to say too much and spoil the video because then otherwise, why am I making it? But it's from a store that I've gotten some pretty other cool stuff here before. But if y'all want to know more about that little puffer that we just showed, then keep an eye open. I'll have the video out either tomorrow or I guess probably more likely is Wednesday. Wednesday is probably more likely, but I'm not giving up on Tuesday yet. If I can get it out Tuesday, I'll throw it out to you guys on Tuesday. But definitely don't want to just mash things together and have it look bad, especially when I'm going and featuring a store in the process as well that did a lot of work to get that puffer in. But more on that later. Going through the chat here. TM Aquatics, yes. TM Aquatics, yes, I am in Iowa. I've really wanted to hit the Quad City swap so many times, and unfortunately, so many times I've just had either something else going on, like obviously I'm going to Aquaticon here this weekend, so while I really wanted to go, I decided save the money and let's just go crazy at Aquaticon, or go as crazy as I can at Aquaticon. And but yes, I definitely want to get to the Quad City swap. That looks like a really fun event as well. And yeah, definitely want to get to the eastern side of the state and check that out here soon. Going through here. Chattanooga Ed, that's right. Yeah, you lived in St. Louis, so yeah, you probably made those Quad City swaps often. Those would be really good. Looking through here, look, Vibes Aquatics, where's your mods? Honestly, Vibes, currently I still don't have any just yet. I guess I've talked about it a little bit before, so I won't go too much in depth, but right now, honestly, I've just not looked too much into it. Not that I don't think I know some people that would be great at it. It's just when you only have about, I guess, seeing 27, or I think the most I've ever had is like higher 30s on my streams. I usually don't have a ton of links to share anyway, really. But I just haven't gotten any yet. Definitely will someday, but for right now, just other things in my mind. But yeah, currently don't have any mods right now. I'm sure that'll change though someday. Resolution wasn't great. Is it? Yeah, I sometimes wonder if I need to. I guess I'm over 1,000 in monetized now, so I could probably just stream from my phone here too. I've thought about maybe trying that. Maybe that would also give me some better lighting compared to my laptop here, even though my laptop is like a gamer's style or model, brand, whatever. Well, I guess not a brand. It's just it's an Acer, but still. Either way, I thought about doing that too, but no, it was not a Amazon puffer. Actually, that not even in this. Actually, make sure before I say this. Yeah, different continent too. Yeah, nothing South America. I can't believe his name is Mayhem. Yes, in about 5 minutes, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you check out Metalhead's Monday Mayhem. Make sure you check that out once we're finished here. 30 people watching, 25 thumbs up. Appreciate you guys. Really, really do. I have a pacemaker and should work if it's back. Last surgery next week. All right. So, hey, got to party up here before the big one here, right, Ed? But hope that goes well, man. Thoughts and prayers are with you. Going through here, making sure I don't forget anybody. I keep trying to keep up with the chat here, and it keeps not updating itself this time. Do. Appreciate that vibe. Don't worry about it. Amazing channel and stream. Well, I try to have some good stuff out here, but thank you. Christine, based on what you were saying, I think you got a pretty good idea. But I won't say whether you're on the right track or not, because I don't want to say, well, like I say, I don't want to spoil the video. But all I will say is, guys, Wednesday or tomorrow, whenever I get the video, if you like puffers to any extent, you'll definitely want to see this one because, again, I don't want to say too much, but it's pretty cool, guys. And I'll say it from the very beginning, it's definitely a video that I was pondering if I'd ever have the chance to make. So I'll leave it at that, or I'm going to say too much. Probably already have. But Rico Stan, talking to the man earlier. Good to see you, Rico. Checking through here. All right, so I do know the metalheads are going live in a few minutes here. And despite the fact that I started so late, definitely don't want to step on their toes, because not their fault that all that happened. But let's see here. Oh, come on. I know I grabbed the stream earlier. What is your problem? There we go. Pick up the link. Leave a like while I'm at it, because we're fantastic like that. There we go. Paste that in. There we go. Michelle E. Silly question, but can puffers be kept with other fish? Not a silly question at all. Some can. Not all of them can. Like with a fajaka, I would not recommend it. People have done it, but it would be my personal recommendation against it. Like, I've even seen some people successfully keep some fish like with an arrowhead puffer or a dragon puffer or a Congo puffer, which, again, since they're very predatory and all that, I'm going to go ahead and say that, yeah, would I do it? No, I'd advise against it. Or if I put any fish with those, it'd be like feeder guppies, fish that I don't care if the puffer eats or anything. But some other ones, like Zen Ginger here just said, figure 8 could be one. I know people really put like gobies or I know mollies can deal with a little bit of brackish water sometimes. I've seen people do that. You could do that. Or green spotted puffers, I know, have tended to have a little more of a nippy reputation about them. So them sometimes proceed with caution, but you could probably get something away with them. Obviously, Corey at Aquarium Co-op, he has fish with his big Maboos, I think Murphy and Ladybird, actually. I think he's got fish with both of them, actually. Otherwise, I've seen people even keep some smaller, faster swimming fish with pea puffers. Amazon puffers have been another one that I've seen people do it. Spotted Congos, as we mentioned earlier. All those could be possible if you really want to give it a try. I would always, though, say that when it comes to freshwater puffers, one as Ivy and Bunny Viper I see up there saying earlier, it depends on the species, and really, regardless of the kind of puffer, I would recommend highly proceed with caution. Definitely, I mean, it can be done, don't get me wrong, but definitely make sure you watch those puffers' temperaments. I always would say keep them well fed too, to make it less likely for them to chase or hunt down the other fish. And then, yeah, you could definitely make it happen. Freshwater, I apologize. I'm probably going to butcher this last part because pronunciation is not my strong suit, and I sincerely apologize. Ichthyology or something like that, or ichthyology. Again, pronunciation is not my thing, so freshwater, I greatly apologize for probably butchering that. But Shat and Denny, I have seen go for my hands each other. I'd only keep them with other species from the Congo, familiar with each other or about them. I mean, Congo tetras are very beautiful. So, I mean, yeah, there's definitely ones where, yeah, you can make it happen. But, yeah, there are some puffers out there that are just really nippy. All right, guys. Well, we are a minute over 6 o'clock here. And I say, despite being late, don't want to step on the metalhead's toes too much here. So, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up here closely, but we'll definitely say thank you all so much again for the patience and the likes here, especially as my computer keeps pulling up things here as I'm going to wrap this up. Jeepers criminy. Yeah, appreciate all of y'all who stuck around and were patient and waited for this. Really does mean a lot to see so many of y'all come here and at least hang out to any extent of time here, guys, for just seeing what we're up to here. Looking very forward to sending you guys some Aquaticon content here. Maybe we'll stream a little bit from there. If so, I'll try to give a little 5 or 10 minute heads up on there. So hopefully you can push a little bit of a notification out to you guys that may not already be there. I don't want to promise I'm going to do a stream there because it just kind of depends on how things go. This is definitely going to be the biggest convention I've ever gone to. Part of the reason why I'm so excited. But to those of you that don't know or want in the loop here, I mean, if you have any shot, Aquaticon, Knoxville, Tennessee, Knoxville Expo Center on this Saturday, April 30th. I believe it starts at 10 a.m. Would love to see y'all there. I know a number of y'all already are going to be there, and I'm looking very forward to finally getting to meet a number of you here. I'm looking very forward to it, guys. But until then, like I say, I'll have a video about that little puffer that we just showed before I head on to Aquaticon here later this week. Like I say, I'll try to have that either tomorrow or Wednesday. But until then, guys, I appreciate the support and you guys coming in here and hanging out. I'll see you all in my next video. Stay fantastic, guys. I'll post a stream for the metalheads here for you guys. Make sure you go check them out. There's a stream link. See me all at Aquaticon.